Hi everyone, let's do a collective reading to check the energy that's around us. So I'd like to start with one chakra card to see what energies we're meant to work with. So we drew the throat chakra and this says withdrawn. So do you see how dark this blue color is for the throat chakra? I would like to see a throat chakra with a slightly brighter color. So this may be that you are physically withdrawn from something or someone. You could be withdrawn from a conversation. This could mean that you need to talk to someone about something and you're not. Maybe you're avoiding it. So let's see what the tarot has for us too. So we have the Sun, Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is showing up in your challenge position, and she represents the throat chakra as well. So there is something here about perhaps you not speaking your truth, but let's keep going. Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups, underneath, Four of Cups, Death, Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Underneath everything, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot underneath everything is telling me that you've been working hard at something. So I think it's very possible that it's time for you to maybe just stop and think about the things that you have already done, the successes you've already made, the accomplishments you've already achieved, these types of energies. I feel like maybe you're not giving yourself enough credit for something, or perhaps you're not enjoying the things that you've already done or the things you've already worked hard for. But let's get all the way into this. So your current energy is this withdrawn energy and the Four of Cups. So this is telling me that you are not satisfied with something. You have withdrawn from something. You feel like it's not going in the right direction. But again, I feel like you've put a lot of work into something, but maybe you're just not recognizing it. Maybe you're not seeing the fruits of your labor just yet. So you're starting to withdraw. But this Chariot underneath everything is telling me that the success is there, but perhaps you're just not seeing it, or perhaps you're not seeing it yet. It could be in your energy, but it hasn't reached you yet. But there's something here about you not understanding how much you have already achieved. And this with the Four of Cups and withdrawn tells me that you're not maybe putting yourself out there. You might not be taking risks on things where maybe at one point you did take a risk on something, but you feel like it didn't pay off. So now you're withdrawing and you're feeling like, oh gosh, this really didn't work. But you're being asked to focus on the Sun and Death. So those are two majors right there that you're being asked to focus on. So again, I think you've gone through more changes and more transformations than you're giving yourself credit for. This Death here means that you have gone through a massive change, an irreversible shift. It's like there's a brand new version of you here with the Sun and the Death, but I feel like you're not seeing it. I feel like you're just kind of like sitting on your throne right now. Everything is going your way, but perhaps that energy hasn't reached you yet in the 3D, so you don't know it yet. But you're very organized. You're getting your ducks in a row. Things are coming together with the Chariot, but it feels like you're just not seeing it. You've withdrawn from it in some way. In your challenge position is Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So again, this is that throat chakra energy. Maybe there's something you're meant to continue to speak up about. Maybe you're meant to stand up for something or speak up for something or do that throat chakra healing, but you're so stressed out. Whatever happened in the past where you feel like it's not working anymore, that has you all in your head with this Nine of Swords, that you feel like, well, I'm just going to throw in the towel now because it's not working. That's the energy that I'm getting from you. So there is a message about you really needing to trust your instincts right now to discern the truth in the situation, because right now I feel like your mind is telling you things that the cards are not saying. The cards are saying your success is here, it's coming, it's right around the corner, but you are talking yourself out of it, it feels like. Whatever this is for you, it could be anything, because this is a general reading. But I do feel like if this is your story, you're going to know what this is for you. Something you've been working on, but you feel like giving up and you're talking yourself out of it, even though success is hiding right around the corner. There is a message here with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands about, so we have these two fours here, right? We have the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, and both those fours can usually be about holding back because you feel like you have enough. But the Nine of Wands is saying, don't give up, keep persevering, keep going. And so there is a message here about don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. It's just now it's kind of repeating, but I feel like there's, with the Sun and the Death here, this feels like it's a life purpose for you, that this is more than just money. This is like spiritual wealth that wants to come in. And I see that in your potential final outcome. But I feel like you're being guided right now, but you really just have to listen to the guidance and not your own mind trying to talk you out of this. Because I feel like when you're in a Nine of Wands energy, you're not giving up. You're still saying, someday this is gonna work, somewhere, somehow, sometime this is going to work. And so I feel like that's the message, is to get into that mindset that keep pushing through because you're so close. The Chariot's here, it's just hiding. And then your potential final outcome, we have the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So this to me feels like inner child work, where I feel like maybe perhaps as a child, this is a message that's coming through. You were disappointed so much with things, or you felt like things never worked out, or you had kind of that hangdog kind of energy, like nothing ever works out for me. But this is asking you to kind of heal that energy, heal that disappointment energy, that there is help on the way with the Six of Pentacles. And it generally is in a form of spiritual wealth, although it can be some kind of financial relief if that's what you're needing. But there's some kind of a supportive role that wants to come in for you. But it really means kind of getting over this almost a victim mentality type of energy that's coming through, that this is meant to push you through that. We see this child on the horse here, and we see this Page of Cups. And so this is really making me feel like this is an inner child issue for you, that you're being asked to really focus on staying positive right now, and not to say to yourself, this isn't going to work. I wasted all this time. I wasted all this energy. I wasted all this money, whatever that is for you. Continue pushing through, and don't tell yourself, oh, these things never work out for me anyway, so I'm just going to reject it before it rejects me. So I feel like that's really the message, that success is around the corner here, but just make sure your vibration is high, your attitude is good, your attitude is high, good things always happen for me types of affirmations. But let's get a few more tarot cards to see what else wants to come through. I'm also going to link in the comments and the description a healing for the throat chakra if you feel like you need that. So the Sun and Death are with the Hanged One. So the Hanged One, or the Hanged Man, is about transition, and it's about sacrifice. So this is about transition. The Death is absolutely about transition. You are changing. So, okay, so this is your focus point, right? So what we'd said was your inner child feels like nothing ever works out for you. But this is saying with the Death and the Hanged One, you're changing your mind about that. You're shedding this old version of you, and you're seeing things differently now, and you're seeing things more optimistically. And that's why the Chariot is at the bottom of this deck. So the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Swords are with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about ambition, and it's about willpower. So this is just saying, push through this. Take this Ace of Wands to burn through these 9 swords and listen to your intuition. Don't listen to this overthinking or this, oh, woe is me type of energy. Burn your way out of that with this Ace of Wands and really try to see things at a high vibing kind of level. The Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands are with the Ace of Pentacles. So we have another ace here. The Ace of Pentacles is about recognition, and it's about success. It's being given financial rewards for the work that you have done. And so this Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands is saying, if you push through that, like we've been saying, if you push through, if you continue to persevere and say, I know it's coming someday, today's the day, good things always happen for me. If you do that, that's when your successes will come in, and that's why the Chariot is here. The Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles are with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands holds this Ace of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is also very generous and has a lot of tenacity. So I feel like that's the thing that's happening here, is that your inner Queen of Wands is going to take control of your inner child and really explain to this inner child that life isn't like that anymore. You've gone through a massive change. You are now the Queen of Wands, and it doesn't matter your gender. You are the Queen of Wands in this reading because you are generous, because you are tenacious, because you pushed through. Ace of Wands, Nine of Wands, Queen of Wands, you kept going. And this is why you're about to get these successes with this Chariot hiding underneath here. So there you go. That is our reading. I am going to put a link in the description and in the pinned comment, a throat chakra healing. So if you're interested in that, if you feel like you need that, then that is there. It is yours. You can use it anytime you want. So there you go. That is our reading. Will you please let me know how this was resonant for you? Consider subscribing to the channel if you like my vibe, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.